Hello, everyone. Welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. My name is Sean. Today, we continue the Mariners 2022 season. We're venturing into Miami, and it looks like with this pitching matchup, we have something that should be in our favor. Both, like I said, the pitching matchup and the records of the teams. This of the road trip of I believe it's a 9-game road trip. This was the one where I was like, this should be the good stretch. This is where I should be able to get some players rested. Should be able to hopefully get back on track with the bullpen. We can get things set and settled while still winning some games before a big series against the Houston Astros, because division series always important to play well in. Don't necessarily need a sweep, but definitely want to win that series. We currently have a 3-game lead over the Houston Astros. We're 8-2 in our last 10. Played pretty well in that last series. Had some comebacks. We were able to overcome, so that is good news. We survived a couple of blown leads in game 2. It was all right. It was okay. The last game probably the weakest of the 3, but Fraley and Haniger obviously coming through for us, so that is very helpful. The next game, today's game, right-hander, Sandy Alcantara. Alcantara. Yeah, Alcantara? Yeah. He's 0-4. He has a nearly or an over 6 ERA. We have Robbie Ray, 4-0 with a 1.15 ERA. So kind of polar opposites here. This is a good opportunity for the Mariners to continue our winning ways. It's also a great opportunity for us to get some rest. So that should help. We are ending the month of April here in Miami before a series against Houston Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then we'll be back home. We're in the midst of a big, long stretch of games that does not have a day off, so that'll be interesting. We also have to face this team on a Sunday. We have still not won on a Sunday or a Monday yet, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go to Miami and see what happens. Play full game. We're 17-8. We bring like maybe a little Road 87 going on there. Oh wow! Is this actually their stadium? Is that really? I thought they had the really ugly one. Huh. Interesting. All right. Open, partly cloudy. That'll work. Robbie Ray, left-hander. We are probably going to have to rest Kyle Lewis. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. We'll go ahead and put Fraley out there in center, because I'm pretty sure Fraley can do that. Except for Fraley's already in the lineup in left field. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do this. Flip them and flip them. Lewis can come out. No, hang on. Jake Fraley, Rodriguez. That's fine. Kyle Lewis will DH. We have a right-handed pitcher. We might just have to kind of eat it. We have Sam Haggerty we can use as a DH. Dylan Moore is a tempting choice because he has a lot of power. But the contact isn't really there. Evan White's a good choice as well. Tempted to go with Sam Haggerty. He doesn't have the power, but he has speed and he has contact. Or he has speed, and that's good news. So we'll start lefty. He is also a switch hitter, which gives us a couple of switch hitters right there. I kind of actually like him in that spot. Weirdly enough, 89, and then Toro right behind him. Fraley behind that. That's pretty good. And then Rodriguez kind of... None of these guys are slow. I mean, this is a good... Yeah, I think that'll work. It might be kind of a weird DH situation, just because he's not like a super power hitter. But I think the biggest issue with this lineup that I have with this lineup is that Evan White has no secondary position and Cal Raleigh has no secondary position. Tom Murphy doesn't have a second. I have three guys. Granted, Tom Murphy is the everyday catcher. I have three guys that just don't have backup positions. And it's like, that sucks. That's unhelpful. I think that'll work. Ty France has been slumping against right-handed pitchers. Let's see. What is Ty France playing? First? He has good reaction. Reaction. Yeah, we could do Evan White for France. And that keeps us with pretty good speed through most of this lineup. Everybody's over a 50, which is good. Alright, we'll work with that. That's fine. Ty France has not been doing very well, and it doesn't help that he is pretty slow. He's only like a 22 rated speed, so that makes it, like, makes it harder. Harder for him to get on base. I haven't shown off the cards that we are playing for. We got a new series here. So we'll be playing just for a regular pack of cards today. I don't have any of the big packs baseball-wise, but I do have a couple of football fat packs that we might be able to open. If a sweep should be impossible, I guess. Here's the issue. Not the issue. Shouldn't say it. Shouldn't state it like that. Don't want to go into this game with too much confidence. We're playing pretty well. I know the numbers are really jumping out at me. We have
all right, just about set to go.
Hang on.
Today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. Singy, he's a guy that can
Alcantara. Okay, I was putting an extra Alcantara. I know those numbers are really jumping out at me. 5 starts, 0-4 record, has 6.29 ERA. That is the stuff that like makes me very excited, but that sometimes makes me over aggressive and frustrated when I don't get the results that I'm looking for. We're going for a 1990 baseball card pack today. Got to stay patient at the plate. You know, the stadium is not ugly. Why did I think it was so much uglier? Maybe I've never seen it with the roof open.
Next one misses.
Guy is pitching with some pace here. I appreciate it. Sinker, slider, circle change, 4-seam, and a curveball. We're going to need to focus a lot in the low part of the zone, I would guess, and look for pitches that are hangers. Like that. A little surprised I didn't actually hit him on the elbow. It's a 3-2 count. I don't believe I even swung at a pitch here. That'll work. So this will be a game where I'll probably cheat a little lower in the zone. Got to work with some more contact swing stuff. We had 4 runs in the last game, yesterday's game, and every one of them was a solo home run.
So up next, J.P. Crawford.
Sinker, by the way, tops out at 100.
And there's a foul ball.
That's a bit of a missed opportunity. He might be able to get away with some of those, especially early in the game.
At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Come back to the mound.
He'll just take the one. A little bit of an auto swing mode there. So we take a look at the Mariners starting lineup. You know it well. You'll love it, hopefully. Sam Haggerty does have the 111. He has only been in a couple of games, so maybe we can boost that up a little bit. I believe he punched in a run with his first hit, so.
You break for second, so whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. The pitch. That's off the mark, and that's
outside.
1.
We're good.
Frazier, the runner at second with 1 away. And a foul
That
ball.
is what I'm talking about. Low in the zone or missed pitches like that.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Late swing fouled off.
Everything's been minus the
In the dirt, but kept close.
minus pitch number, well, 2 and now 6. A lot of stuff right in this zone right here.
Into center. De La Cruz under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
We'll want to make sure that we're using contact hits. We don't have one of our big guns in the lineup today with Kyle Lewis getting a day off. Haniger with 11 home runs, had 2 of them yesterday.
This to center field. Chisholm makes his way towards it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And
Well,
that is that. One left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Bottom of the first. And here's the rookie center fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
Leading up for the Marlins, the center fielder,
Pitch.
Ryan.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
17 and 8 here, first in the AL West. Shockingly good record.
And the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Crawford handles. And he'll be safe at first.
I don't think there was really much of a play there at first, so
Batting second,
no big deal.
the shortstop,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. In there for strike 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. The tag, and he's out.
That is an out. All right, there we go. Out number 1. I've been getting a much better percentage of the steals going on here. Trying to find some scores here, but just getting a bunch of updates about the NFL draft.
And he chases that one. 2 down.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for
But
the
a couple of
punch out.
NBA
That
teams have put
fastball
away
on the
their
pitch before was up. It was
series.
very
Phoenix
competitive, and that
4-2
gets you
over
thinking that he might
New
try to
Orleans,
climb the ladder.
and
But then the curveball out of that same
Philadelphia
tunnel just
over
falls off the table, and you can't make
Toronto.
contact.
That's a 35-point victory. My goodness. There's one more series that could end tonight or last night. Mavericks
Now
and
it's Jesus
Jazz.
Aguilar.
Mavericks lead that series. Feels like a very even and good series to watch.
In there, and it's
Knowing
0-1.
next to nothing about basketball, but knowing that like there's a couple of like good star players on either of those teams, or each of those teams, I should say.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
This
got the
guy's
spider,
pounding his own
Donovan
ears, don't
Mitchell.
have time to think in between pitches.
Liner caught it second.
And obviously
Played an
Luka.
inning. No score.
All right, 1 hit for each team there in the top half, or in the first inning. Nothing doing. They tried to steal. I was able to take
Top
care
the
of that.
second, and now for Seattle, Sam Haggerty.
leading off for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Sam.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter
Wow,
knows
that's
he's gonna have
the-
to swing it.
Larry Bullard. our
That is
umpire
the
behind
second
plate.
pitch that we've seen inside, almost hit one of the
Pretty
batters.
Standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little
Are you
bit, but
okay?
Overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
There's no reason for me to swing at this pitch.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Yeah, there's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
And And up next for Seattle, Abraham Toro had the day off yesterday.
That's fine.
No score here in the second. Next offering is downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Kicks and fires.
Ooh, I wanted that one.
Or a changeup. Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
That's a foul.
And a pitch. Next offering misses.
That's
down
outside.
and away.
2-2 count here. That's an alright swing. Everything's low in the zone. It makes me so nervous that I'm going to miss something up.
On the ground, a second, might be two.
Yeah.
Rojas for one. Over to first.
Should be safe. Okay. All right. We're good. Fraley's coming up next. So still some decent speed on the base paths.
Jake Fraley digs in now. First offering, and it just misses.
I nodded like, okay, all right, that's a good take. That was a ball. Interesting.
Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Oh,
The
trats.
ball could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
This is why the speed is so important.
The center fielder,
Alberto Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Too aggressive with the swings here, going for a lot of power swings when I don't need to be.
And he
That was a
swings
bad
and
swing.
misses, and it's nothing in one.
Now we do have Rodriguez. He has 44 power, so
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through
fuck
it.
me.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's
And the pitch
outside.
misses way outside.
Good news is we're making him throw a lot of pitches. He's up to 35 here already in the second inning.
This one in the dirt. The 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. Pitch misses there. Counts full, 3-2. Out towards left center. Base hit as he pulls up.
That'll
short.
work. Just kind of poke that
They
into
stop the lead runner at
poke that
second.
into left.
Now 2 on with 2 outs.
batting ninth, the catcher, number 2.
This is the struggle I typically have.
And Boog, I'd say he's
Getting
due.
base runners on.
Fought off foul.
Fuck. God, that looks so good. Goddamn circle change.
0-2 now. Out to short. On to Chisholm. That ends the frame.
So Tom Murphy is really cold. I think he was 0 for the entire series
No
in
score.
in Tampa. He will probably have to get a day sit down here in Miami. Might be good.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins,
Leading off
Jesus
for the
Sanchez.
Marlins, the left fielder, Jesus
The
Sanchez.
wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Ray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And now it's 1-2. And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. 1 up, 1 down. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Garrett Cooper stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out.
Big old swing and a strikeout right there.
Well,
That's good news here. Working through the second. That was a pretty gross pitch there on pitch number 1. We'll stop light action.
Jazz Chisholm now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable.
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
He didn't even get to finish that sentence.
1-2-3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score.
Okay. 2 hits for the Mariners. Couldn't take advantage of the walk. And he just traded out a bunch of base runners at first in the last inning.
The second baseman, Adam
Alcantara back to work. There's a strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Tapped in front of the plate. Over to Cooper. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Singy, it was tough
We'll
to
see.
tell the live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
So
it wasn't really
against
close.
Challenging to call it first, so he is out. Digging in, J.P. Crawford. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
God damn it.
One down, base is empty. That pitch in for a
Fuck.
strike. 1-2.
God damn it.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
That's really frustrating. Looked at it, swung, looked at it, missed it.
On the ground.
That's early.
2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman,
7 White.
Evan
I mean, this is my fucking worst nightmare of a pitcher. There we go.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Got enough of that to drive it. And again, we have a base runner on with 2 outs.
He can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
I'm stuck with this pitcher that has a sinker, a slider, a circle change, and the 4-seam is the 4th best pitch.
Hitting off a tee.
Now, Mitch Haniger. Check swing.
It's
but he
all
went
this
too
fucking
far.
movement
That's
that-
strike 1. Next pitch is downstairs. White
Gonna
off the
drive me
first with
nuts.
2 away.
There was no reason to swing at that. Pay attention to the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Righty delivers. Popped up right side. And they take care of Haniger for the out. And that'll do
Oh,
it.
my
Mariners lead
God.
1, and we're still knotted at
Oh,
0.
I hate it. I fucking hate it. I got all excited because his ERA was through the roof and he's not won a game this season. And then it's just the fucking bullshit that I hate
Now it's the Marlins
playing
catcher,
against.
Jacob Stone.
Fucking can't stand
The
it.
catcher, Jacob
And he deals.
Stallings.
Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
In the air, right side. Haniger brings it in. One away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Ryan
Anderson, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike
There's a
one.
strike.
Next pitch
Fuck,
misses.
that was a perfect
Ball
pitch
one.
until I screwed it up at the end.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Got him. That's the
I am
second out.
punched up.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
batting ninth, the right fielder, Farrar Encarnacion.
Chef's kiss, baby.
And up next for Miami, Farrar Encarnacion. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is
That is a
in for
generous strike call. Thank you very much.
Really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as
Ooh,
quickly
okay.
as possible.
You know what? That's fine.
Keep the momentum
That's
going.
fine. That's fine.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses.
That's fine.
And
I
it's
was
a
gonna be
1-2-3
mad, but the
inning.
previous it probably should have been
Nothing to do it for
a
the Marlins.
1-2 count
We
either
are
way.
still
No big deal.
scoreless.
Double XP ends. Well, it's actually by the time this video is up, it is. It's been gone for about 8 hours. Turns out it stops at 11 p.m.
Back here at
or 11
Liberty
a.m.
Ballpark.
Excuse me,
And now
Pacific
Sam
time.
Haggerty,
Leading off for the Mariners, the designated
the right-hander back to work.
Sam
Here's a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the pitch. Stays alive. One, two now.
He's missing these pitches pretty wildly.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and foul as it bangs off the fence. Swings and pulls it foul.
Boy,
to
I
the
just
right
cannot get the
side.
timing on this sinker. Somehow I'm early on it, and the lowest
Here's the 2-2.
form is 93.
Left field.
Drop, 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 drop. Not into his glove. That wasn't the
Makes
plan.
catch. And there's one down.
the third baseman, number 13, Abraham Toro.
Down to third baseman, Abraham Toro. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to count. They say you win. Next pitch is popped up. Cooper moving
Fuck.
under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder,
So
Jake
2 down now,
Fraley.
and here is Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can see Fraley's last game there, 2 for 4, 2 solo home runs, including the game-winning run.
Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab.
Fuck me,
Mariners go down quietly.
I don't know. I am at a loss.
Still
I am
no score.
so fucking lost right now. Lost at the plate. Really irritating. This dude has a shitty ERA, but he has the exact pitching
Back here in
repertoire
Miami, ready
that
to go.
gives me
Bottom four.
fucking
Here's
nightmares.
The center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
The center fielder.
The wind and the pitch. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that will fall.
That guy is 2 for 2. I think that's the only like 2 hits I've given up here.
And with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Strike in there. Transfer bobbled, and there's no.
He just
runner.
fucking dropped the ball.
Runner leads away at second. That to right. Haniger puts it away. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
I am really surprised that he went there. I'm surprised for 2 reasons. One, I'm surprised that throw was as accurate as it was, and 2, I am shocked that he went for it. Great recovery by Toro. Might be worth actually. No, he's out. Okay.
2 outs.
That initial angle, I thought
Now,
maybe
here is Jesus
his hand
Aguilar.
got there, but
First offering misses the mark. Next offering is
so
in
who's
for
that? De La
strike.
Cruz? He's 2 for 2, but he's been thrown out trying to steal and trying to advance to third. I mean, he has the
There's the ball.
speed to get there. Anything in the gap, he's going to get home probably pretty easily.
Swing and a
But you
miss.
can't-
He was late.
You don't want to be out number 2 on third base, you know?
Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Those were not great pitches. That's what happens when I get hits every once in a while. Throws off the timing. It's been the
2 outs, runner at first.
been the bane of my
Next will be the
existence.
cleanup hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
Fuck
First
off.
pitch, just
Fuck
misses.
all the fucking way off.
Next offering is down low. That one drilled left field. That's back there. On the warning track and holds it in. One
I need to
left for
settle
Miami.
down here on the
Still
mound.
not
What the
at 0.
fuck? That is not what I was looking for at all. You kidding me?
And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alberto Rodriguez.
Alberto Rodriguez.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. That one misses. It's 2-2. Next offering is downstairs.
That was a walk I just threw away. Shit.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rojas with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Should have been a man on with nobody out, but I swung incorrectly.
Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Tom Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And now it's even up. That's the
Oh,
third.
fuck off. Fuck all the fucking way off. You fucking bastard. God fucking damn it, I hate
To
you.
the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. First offering, and it just misses. This one in the air, right field. And Encarnacion makes the catch. And
Dude,
that'll
son
do
of a
it.
bitch.
1, 2, 3 go to Mariners. And we are still scoreless.
Oh my god, I hate him. I want him out of the game so fucking bad.
For the last half
Give
of
me
the
someone who
inning.
has a
And
fucking
at the plate for
fastball
Miami,
and throws it.
For the Marlins,
God damn it.
the first baseman,
The pitch.
Garrett
That one
Cooper.
missed. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one hit to right. Haniger makes the play. 1 down.
Gross. That was a really bad
The batter, number 2,
final pitch.
second baseman,
And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn
I have
it
this
around
guy's
soon.
card.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Fuck off. Come on.
Out to short. Crawford throws to
He has
first.
91
in time.
speed.
Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick
now
outs.
batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings
Jacob
down.
Stallings.
He's 91 speed and his
In there for strike
his
1.
power versus
Been
lefties
incredibly
isn't
efficient
actually
this
all
one.
that bad.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a 1-1. And fouled off. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. On the ground to third. Toss to White. And that is the inning. Miami down in order. Still no score.
JP Crawford, Evan White, Mitch Haniger. Can we get
All
something
set
going
for the
here?
top of the 6th. Now it's
Still
the
stuck with this
shortstop, J.P.
fucking pitcher.
Crawford.
The shortstop,
The line to kick the pitch.
Crawford.
To the right
Fucking
side.
goddamn it.
Chisholm handles the chance. Over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Evan White up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it hits the base of the wall. He's in
There's
at
a little
second
double
with a
from Evan
1-out
White.
double.
I'll take that. Sounds good to me.
Now batting, the right fielder,
All right, what can we do with this now?
Haniger.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Scoreless here, but now
They're
he's
gonna
gotta
leave this
deal with a
pitcher in
guy
one-
who's got some power.
One batter too many.
Gotta
Fuck
be
me.
careful.
God damn it. Just kidding. They're not.
Talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Over to Cooper, and they take care of Haniger for the out.
The batter,
Now it's the Mariners
The
DH, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
To the right side.
You are
Chisholm
such
to
a
left.
shitty
Over to
fucking
first.
baseball player.
Third out, and that ends the frame. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we still have no score.
I am so irritated with myself.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And at the plate for Miami, Ryan Anderson.
The third baseman.
I'm irritated with myself, and I hate this fucking orb because I don't know what the fuck it is.
Ray back to work. There's a strike.
I ripped a double and then just terrible outs.
Their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Boots it.
Rodriguez, please.
Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Now back, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Ferrar Encarnacion. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. And now the center fielder, Ryan De La Cruz. In there, and it's 0-1.
So De La Cruz here is 2 for 2. He has 1 successful stolen base. I caught him on a stolen base.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit.
Okay, what the fuck?
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second.
And then we got him out at third. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
It's a double steal. In the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Jesus Aguilar.
That I'm surprised was that good of a location.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Next pitch is downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty. And a ball leaving.
Come on. Fucking put him away, Sean. Put him away. 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just yelling at myself a little bit. Get your shit together. Come on.
At the belt and fires.
Thank you. There you go. Sometimes all it takes is looking at a camera with a microphone off and calling yourself a fucking idiot. Alright? Sometimes that's all it takes. Clapping at yourself a little bit may look a little silly, but sometimes just focus. Quit fucking around. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Put the motherfucker out. Don't give him an opportunity to be a hero.
And the pitch. And first offering.
Stop swinging at literally everything he throws. For the love of God, Miami, take this piece of goddamn shit out of the fucking game. Oh my God.
Kick steals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering.
Ooh, that was a nice pitch.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Really froze me on that slider. These are the games that are the most irritating to me.
And
they really are.
Seattle, Jake Fraley.
Okay, stop swinging at everything. What the fuck are you doing?
And there's the strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
On the ground to short, sneaks through, base hit.
Just a huge at bat right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a
So
really
irritating.
controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Stepping in, Tom Murphy.
That might go.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Son of a
Runner
fucking
tags up
bitch.
for third.
Are you
In
fucking
there
kidding me?
safely.
Are you
Forced to
fucking
cover
kidding me?
A lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. StatCast shows us what a challenge it was just to get to that ball.
Yeah, he covered more than 110 feet before hauling that
They're
thing
finally
on the
bringing in
run.
a new
He's
pitcher.
showing good instincts off
Jesus
the bat,
God
man.
in heaven,
He
man.
took
They're bringing
great
in a
route to get
lefty.
there in time.
This does not bode well for me. 6 games,
Pitcher
2-0
now,
record.
Richard Blyer. He's been so
Really
good
made
at
that
the
other pitcher look good.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he
Sinker,
hides the
cutter,
ball for
slider,
a
and a
long
circle
time. From that
change.
Same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Up the middle, base hit and a run in to score.
Thank God. Thank fucking God. All right, how's our bullpen situation looking,
Shortstop,
by the way?
J.P. Crawford.
It is... Ooh. Not great. So, what do we... Hold on. Where are we? Top 7? Okay. I mean...
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And that's in there for
That's fine.
strike one.
That's fine. Hey, a little 2-out damage. That'll work.
First and second, 2 down.
Everything his is considerably slower.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate.
There we go,
It's
J.P.
2-0.
Crawford. See, this is all I needed. A pitcher that doesn't suck.
I'm not sure if that was a
I made that guy look so good. I made him look like an incredible pitcher. Like, people would probably look at the stat line, like the game against the Mariners, and they'd be like, wow, this guy's having an amazing season.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
What do we have? 51 and 60 speed.
And the 1-0. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first.
Something about that just looked very odd.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. Bounced out to short. Rojas gloves it. They take the force out. That ends
that-
the inning, and they limit the damage.
Early on that cutter.
Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch.
Okay.
It's the Mariners 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the left fielder, Jesus
Leading up
Sanchez.
for the Marlins, the left
Pitch.
fielder, Jesus
Pulls that one foul.
Sanchez.
0-1 down. On the ground, right side.
The idea here would be to get him through 7, Robbie Ray through 7,
And a quick out number 1.
and then bring in our
Now
2
back,
big guns.
first baseman,
Set up in a closer.
Cooper.
If there were a bigger
Now
lead,
it's
I'd be
Garrett
willing to
Cooper up
use
to hit.
some of the other pitchers, but
First pitch,
damn,
and that's in for a
something
strike.
change in.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because
Thank
they
you.
don't want to get hit hard.
8,
That's not
10,
what we're seeing
10,
here.
12, 13, 12, and then 4 as far as your pitch count, if you're
Kicks and he
curious about that.
stays
Pitch number
alive.
70 goes foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Oh,
Ground ball
okay.
up the middle into the outfield base.
That probably should not have been a hit, but for whatever reason, Crawford stopped moving.
Found himself behind in the count right there,
And it
but
does that. It gave me Robbie Ray because I thought, oh,
get a ground ball,
it'll
but
get
that
bopped
one
back
got
to
out.
the pitcher, no problem.
This crowd
But then
making
Crawford
up
got
for
kind of
the
hung up.
guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now here is Jazz Chisholm in there for strike one.
This guy has a tremendous
Cooper
speed.
over at first with one away. The next offering misses. And it's 1-1.
Might
Now,
be
these
kind of a
guys definitely
tight
looking
double
for a
play.
big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important, like getting back into this ball game.
And there's 2 down.
It was a pretty nice arm getting back into second.
Now it's the Marlins
batter,
catcher,
the
Jacob
catcher.
Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
In the air, left
Oh
field.
dear God! Holy shit!
Makes the catch, and
Okay,
that'll do it.
that's it.
Marlins
That's
lead
enough.
1,
Robbie Ray
and they're
pitched
down
7
2-0.
innings. Did give up 7 hits, but no damage in the run column.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach
Now pitching
Pop,
for
and he'll do his best to keep this
Number
close.
56. Zach Pop.
Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Sinker slider and a 4-seam.
Right fielder Mitch Haniger.
And he deals. Swing and a miss.
Looks like he went up
That
there
slider's
guessing on the
fucking
first pitch and was gonna sell out to
gross.
it. Didn't make any contact though.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you doing, Sean?
Right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Center field, De La Cruz on the move. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop.
That worked out okay. Obviously not the way you want to see it. Like, that was a couple of really bad swings there. Early butt, fought back, settled down, and got a little bloop shot with a sinker.
I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's a generous call. All right, Castillo, you ready? You ready, my man?
Runner
I'm
at
ready.
first with no
You ready?
outs here.
Let's fucking go. Ooh, gross.
Next
Stop it.
offering is fouled back.
Yeah.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. And the righty deals. Stays alive. On the ground at first. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw comes in.
All right,
Runner
this
stopped,
is good.
second and
This is
third.
good.
Nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
If we don't have a save situation, we can always sit Seawald down.
Here's the third baseman, Abraham Toro. Good power, not great in the OBP.
Really?
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Up next for Seattle, The left fielder.
Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. And that chance handled. Fires home for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play. Alberto Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swing and a pop-up. Rojas makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mariners leave a couple, but they're on top 2-0.
That was terrible. That was genuinely awful.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners,
Genuinely
Diego Castillo.
fucking terrible.
He's pitching on 2
Damn
days
it.
rest.
Number 63.
He's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2.
I just get too excited. I get too amped, and it's just kind of like, let's fucking go.
Back here in Miami, bottom of the 8th.
Right.
And now it's going to be Ryan Anderson.
Leading off for the Marlins, the third baseman,
First offering, misses
That's
the
not
mark.
good.
Anderson.
Those aren't the things I want to see.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And up next for Miami, Ferrar Encarnacion.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that's in
There
there
we
for
go.
strike
Oh,
one.
hell yeah. Nope.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Fucking.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Ryan De La Cruz. First pitch.
He's
and
had a
that's
good
in
game.
for a
3
strike.
for 3 so far, so that's cause for concern. We'll throw the slider a little further outside.
In the air, out
That,
towards
unfortunately for
left
him,
center.
will
Fraley pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
that'll be his first miss of the game, so he'll move to 3 for 4 on the day. Poor guy. We're setting up, unfortunately, to go through the heart of this order
Miguel Rojas, the next up for the Marlins.
for the 9th inning.
First offering, and it just misses.
This one I gooped up last time.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fraley under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One left for Miami.
Okay.
They trail things here, 2-0.
Again, we've given up 8 hits. We've given up a boatload of hits, and they're making interesting, aka bad decisions. They've tried to stretch a couple of plays past where they should have, which has been interesting. They sent the guy to third. We threw him out. We've caught a couple of steals on the defensive side, but even with the Rodriguez drop, or kind of bobble in the outfield, they tried to stretch that to a double when it was just an easy single, and that was an out. So a lot of base running issues with the Miami Marlins today. It's left us in a good position here.
And it's 2-0. And the right-hander deals. There's the strike of the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The pitch. And now it's filled up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Kicks and fires. And that one lifted in the air center field.
Couple of decent pieces of contact for Murphy, and he goes 0 for 4 today. He hasn't had a hit on this road trip.
Here's Adam Frazier.
Yikes. That's okay. Like I was saying earlier, he'll get a day off. Be able to hopefully get him back in the zone.
Out there to center. Rojas sizing this one up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. And there's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Foul ball.
Why'd you swing at that?
The wind of the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag.
It has been a disgusting day of hitting.
Mariners down
Awful.
in order.
Awful, awful, awful.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer,
Paul Sewald.
And he'll work on
13
holding
games,
this lead.
15 innings pitched, 2 blown saves, but 11 conversions, so that's good. An ERA of 1.80. Righties and lefties batting pretty even. 150 and 152. I don't remember which one went, but
And welcome back. And now the DH, Jesus Aguilar.
Leading off for the
And
Marlins,
here it comes.
the designated hitter.
And a ground ball to first. White
Aguilar.
takes it himself. One
that
out, bottom of
that
the
works for me.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesus.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins for the 4th time tonight. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Oh boy, he has a lot of power. That was
Back to the mound.
a lucky miss on my
Tosses to first.
my side. He had what, 73 power against righties. That was a two-seamer right over the heart of the plate.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Bounced up the middle.
6 pitches for Paul Sebald, 3 outs. And that'll give the Mariners a win on the road here in Miami. Pretty gross. Don't love it. Really frustrating at the plate. Just one of those. We had a game like that earlier in the season where it was just a fucking pitcher that I absolutely despised. I think I is going to get tagged for the loss. I wondered if he was going to sneak out of it with a no decision, but I forgot that he put on that first runner. So he'll give up 1 earned run, which is considerably lower than his ERA, but he'll still get tagged with the loss. I mean, it was off-speed movement pitches. They were always low in the zone, and I wasn't able to get a whole lot going. 9 hits, had a couple of, I want to say 1 walk, a hit batter, and an intentional walk. So we had 3 extra guys on base throughout the game, including a bases loaded scenario in which I got 3 outs very quickly with Haggerty and with Rodriguez. So that was annoying. That was really frustrating. But hey, the Mariners, we get a win. Alcantara. That's not. I don't think that's how it is. I forgot. It's been just long enough for me to forget how his last name is pronounced. I apologize. He gets the loss. 6.2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 2 earned runs. Oh, he got tagged for both of them. Okay. I mean, still lower than the 6 that he had. Whatever. Player of the game, Robbie Ray. He also gets the win. Paul Sebald getting his 12th save in 14 tries. 7 innings pitched for Robbie Ray. 7 hits, 5 strikeouts. No walks, no earned. Evan White was 2 for 4 with a double. Haggerty 1 for 3 with a double. Frazier 2 for 5 with a ribby. Alberto Rodriguez 2 for 4 with a run. Brian De La Cruz was 3 for 4, but every time he got on base, he had a base running error, and it was very weird. Well, maybe not every time. 2 of the times for sure. And that's the name of the game for the Miami Marlins. They had 8 hits. Obviously, they didn't get any across. But they put themselves in really bad scenarios. Like, it looked like I was playing, where it's just like, why are you sending him? Like, what? The steals, I'm sure they're fine with. You look at it and you just go like, hey, we gave it a shot. No problem. Somehow, apparently, I lost progress in the faces of the franchise program. Who gives a shit? You're going to get caught on some stolen bases. Whatever. Especially against me, there's a greater likelihood that you are going to succeed on the stolen base. But this year I have been better about catching the base steals. But just a weird 2 times they tried to stretch runs, tried to stretch like a single into a double and got some outs there. We got the out at third, trying to tag up. Very weird, questionable base running from the Miami Marlins, and that cost them the game, which is a benefit for me because I sucked absolute dookie at the plate, and that is not what you want to see. Logan Gilbert will be on the mound tomorrow, taking on Pablo Lopez. Logan Gilbert is 2-2 with a 3.78 ERA. Pablo Lopez is 1-2 with a 4.64 ERA. We are 9-1 in our last 10 games. Some really close ones. We haven't really had a blowout game in a while. I don't know if we've ever really had a super comfortable, just like, hey, we're in control of this sort of thing. But hey, we're getting the wins, and that's what matters. We're 10 games over 500, which is pretty wild. We get to open a pack of cards. The orb is here with us. This weird lighting situation that I don't understand. And we're going to open some 1990 baseball cards today, because that's what I drew out of there. What the Beeb drew out of the pack sack. So, crack these open. There's a weird texture on the inside of that. And we will start with a Montreal Expo, Tim Burke. This is Deb Photography right there. Deb Photography, 100%. Wow, Deb, I felt real relaxed. All right. Okay, perfect. I may have started at the wrong side. No, these cards are just really annoying. Okay. Willie McGee. There you go. For the Cardinals. We do have that hologram card or whatever they call it. Fred Manrique. He has quite the stash. I don't know if you can see it there in the photo. That's that Texas blue I was a wild about the other day. I think even the image on the back, way better image on the back side here. Look at the stash. Look at the glasses. Look at the camera's inability to focus on it. Oh God, it's kind of a miracle that they let that card out into the wild with that just raw sex appeal. Bill Swift is next for the Mariners. Can't really tell. He could just be playing for any team that wears blue, and you could just slap that logo in the in the quarter and be like, yeah, that's the team he plays for. For the Baltimore Orioles, we have Mickey Tettleton. It's going to be very exciting when I show off someone who's just done horrible things in their post-playing career days. We got some cards that are flipped over. Oh, God. Ooh, hey, we got Mr. Deep Squad himself, Mike Aldante. Aldante? There's no R in there, I don't think. No, there is. Alderte? Alderet? Look at that. Man's ready to field the ball. Phil DePino? Or Frank DePino, sorry. Frank DePino, not to disrespect you. How many people called him DePenis? Like, DePino Noir. That's the better one. DePenis, lowest common denominator, so it's probably going to be the most common, but DePino Noir, that's pretty good. Seen this card a bunch. Bill Landrum. Look at his knee. His knee is so close to the ground. It's wild. All right, what's our hologram today? I can't tell. Oh, wait. Is it the Mariners? No, it's the Angels. It's the Angels. Sorry, I got excited. It kind of, for some reason, it looked like an M. Boy, this one really doesn't show, huh? Well, if you put it in the right camera perspective, there you go. Oh, there you go. Bam. Hit it with that A. Look at that. There you go. Haven't gotten a duplicate one of those. That's really nice. Oh my God, why did they do this? This one's backwards, upside down. Hold on. It doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. We have the rest of our cards here. Kelly Downs, he's next for the San Francisco Giants. This man looks scared. Speaking of the Los Angeles Angels, Dick Schofield looks like he got scared. He's like, "Oh, I'm on my tiptoes. I'm scared. I got spooked. Look out! There's a mouse on the field." I still didn't do it correctly. Interesting. I'm an idiot. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, so Cincinnati here, we have Eric Davis, a man so powerful he had to use 2 bats just to slow him down. I mean, that doesn't really make any sense, but sure. This one we just have a checklist, but I can't really see what the checklist is supposed to be. For, because someone decided to put black text on blue background. So let's do this. Turn on the old flashlight. Oh, it's literally just an upper deck. Ooh, there is a King Griffey Jr. Okay. It's a literal just a checklist of cards number 101 through 200. That's all it is. Ken Griffey Jr. is on here. It's a number 151 or something. That's not correct at all. 156. So that is who will be. I mean, that's the big one. That's the one that I would be hunting for personally. Would be a Ken Griffey Jr. because that would be awesome. We have John Olerud, rookie card. Not necessarily like an important card for most people, but he did play for the Mariners, so that is kind of a cool piece of history. Ron Jones for the Phillies. There you go. Ron Jones. And then last but not least, we have a man. Find a partner that looks at you the way that Ted Power lovingly and longingly looks at this bat. I'm going to hit some home runs with you today, baby. We're going to go all day long. I'm going to fucking crank it with you. Just like that. That's probably exactly what he sounds like. Probably the exact conversation that he was having in that very moment. But that'll do it for today's video. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed me yelling profanities at a video game again. This was a frustrating one. I'm happy that we got the win. We survived a lot of hits, which is good news. I like playing that bend but don't break. It can very easily go wrong, but I feel like I'm pretty good at making sure that it doesn't go too sideways. I feel like I've improved in that way. But we did get a lot of help from the Marlins in their base running decisions, and we bought ourselves enough time to get just enough runs across the plate to win the game. Game 2 tomorrow, right here, 7 p.m. Pacific time on youtube.com/SeanOSourceFacts. So if you haven't done so already, scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. And as always, good game, go sports, and go Mariners. We'll see you tomorrow.